I'm a big fan of our April Artist of the Month. That's the Who for you young folks, at least. Indiana next up on the Big Ten football spring game schedule. Among the storylines heading into Friday night's Cream and Crimson scrimmages, youth being served. IU locked in one of its best freshman classes in years, returns a running back who set a freshman rushing record. In addition, a twisted QB could make for an interesting battle under center. Hoosier head man Tom Allen, kind enough to join us. Tom, let's start here. All coaches have different goals heading into their own spring games. What do you want to accomplish more than anything else on Friday night?
Well, you want to be crisp and sharp. You know, we've had a lot of guys working extremely hard these last several weeks, and we'll have some guys that won't go that usually would. But overall, you know, we've got a young football team that we're developing, and so I want our guys to finish strong. And we're going to have some, you know, a lot of live goes and some good physical football, which is what we want to be able to do. But we just want to be clean and sharp and finish really, really strong.
Tom, a week ago, Utah transfer quarterback Jack Tuttle was granted immediate eligibility by the NCAA. He can play this fall. How does that affect the battle at the QB position?
Well, it's great news for Jack and his family, and we're excited to be able to have him as a part of the quarterback competition, you know, for the fall. And so we got 3 quarterbacks. So that's why it's such a big deal for us. And when you got 3 guys that you feel like that are going to be able to come into fall camp, and with Peyton Ramsey as our returning starter and Mike Penix as a guy that had a chance to play in 4 games. And so you got 3 guys that it'll be a healthy competition. They are all extremely supportive of one another, have a great mindset and great attitude, working together all spring. And so, you know, iron sharpens iron. That competition makes all of us better, so I'm looking forward to it.
Tom, which other newcomers, whether they be transfers like Jack, redshirts, spring enrollees, do you foresee as potentially being immediate impact players for you?
Well, you know, you never know for sure, but I had some guys that have really popped here, you know, this spring. You know, Matt Bedford's a young man out of Memphis, offensive tackle that's done some really good things for us. He's an early enrollee, so when he got here, he should still be in high school, and so really kind of caught my eye. Has a lot to learn, long ways to go, but has also done some great things. I think also, you know, Massa Norris as a redshirt has done a good job rushing the passer for us, and I've seen him really develop, and I feel like that he's the guy that you know, will be able to give us some valuable reps. And a lot of young guys. Our defense is full of freshmen, redshirt freshmen, sophomores. They really make up the core of our guys. I could kind of go on and on where you got a lot of guys that we've recruited the last couple classes, and anxious to see them get out here and help the Hoosiers win football games.
Tom, one of the biggest storylines surrounding your program, a new offensive coordinator in Kalen DeBoer. How does that change what you do offensively, whether it's from a style or strategy standpoint?
Well, there's definitely going to be some change for sure. You know, his system there's some similarities. You know, it's not going out and holistically changing things schematically, but won't probably see a lot of that on Friday night. But at the same time, there'll be some things in terms of the way we play the game. I really love the way, you know, he creates the conflicts for the defensive group schematically, and we've seen that throughout spring football, and distributing the ball and throwing the football down the field and being able to create explosive plays in both the run game and the pass game. You know, really excited about what he's bringing to our program, and obviously, you know, Friday night will be a very vanilla portion of that, but at the same time, the guys have seen the direction our program is going offensively, and there's a lot of excitement about that.
Maybe we only see the vanilla portion of the playbook, but Tom, I did look at the itinerary for Friday, the entire day, not just the game, and that's more of a smorgasbord. I think the fans will really enjoy it. You have fun stuff for the kids. You have the tailgate fest, but the one thing that jumped out to me, at halftime of the actual game, you are presenting awards for some players who have stood out during the spring. I don't want you to ruin any surprises by telling us who's going to win those awards, but what kind of awards are you going to be handing out?
Well, just trying to go through and recognize, you know, the effort for guys in the weight room the past several months, you know, on the practice field, the way the guys have approached, who's improved the most, who's been the most outstanding on each side of the football. And then also we have special awards that we give out that we call LEO awards that are really about mindset awards towards special teams and how you prepare to be on special teams and really the drill work part of that. So it's something that doesn't get recognized a lot. It's guys that come to work every day realizing the value of those reps, and it's how critical that they make each other better by going full speed during those reps. So we want to recognize the guys for doing a great job for 15 practices and being able to allow us to become a better football team because of that mindset.
Hard to believe how fast spring ball goes. Indiana's Cream and Crimson game this Friday night, 7 Eastern from Bloomington. You can see it right here on BT. And as always, Tom, appreciate the time. Enjoy this weekend.
Thanks so much. Great to be with you. Leo.